Hey guys, welcome back. Eccentric Biomes update. This one has a lot of stuff added, more than what the IDT one had, but there is some wood stuff. There's a lot of wood stuff. Oh god, I fell. There's a new wood. Mauve wood is what it's called. Mauve, apparently is how it's pronounced, is another name, like a synonym for like purplish color, which is also amethyst, which is another name. I don't know. I didn't really feel like calling it amethyst wood. That just kind of sounded weird. But anyways, mauve wood is what it's called. And here's its plank. And now there's all the kinds of fences, fence gates, chests, and the stairs and slabs, and a bunch of other stuff. And of course, the slabs work with my IDT mod chisel, so you can do the wall slab things. Anyways, there's also trapdoors. And yes, you can get secret trapdoors for these. So, I mean to break that, but... And of course, to change it back, you just do this. So yeah, a new wood. And all this wood stuff in this doors. But there's a little more than that. I just didn't really feel like placing them down. But, as you can scroll down, there's the leaves, and the saplings for it, the ladders, trapdoors, secret trapdoors, and pressure plates. Levers, buttons, and the two kinds of torches. So there's all the wood stuff. These can do double chest, and there was the trap chest. I just didn't feel like putting that in, so I have all this. And there's a bunch of new items and stuff. So first of all, there is a new biome, which most of the stuff you can get in this chest here, you can get them there. But before I show that, one little tiny change, you probably didn't even notice it. When the Earthheim cube was dropped, it kind of did a major spinning around. Just a little too big than I wanted. Now it kind of spins and stays in the center. It's not going around in a big circle as much. Not a huge big deal. You probably wouldn't even notice that. When you put logs into the furnace, it'll give you charcoal now. Also, I hid unnecessary things from Eccentric Biomes from the not enough items sidebar thing here. So there's just some things that are hidden that were necessary to be in there. Some things, like this wrench here in Flamestone, when there was a message that it would tell you in chat, it was posted twice for some reason. I fixed that. So you could, for Flamestone here, if I actually went to survival, if you normal clicked it like you're going to hit it, it would actually tell you what kind it is. It would display that twice. If you right click it, it would it'll say burn nothing. It's now burn mobs only and burn players only, and goes back to normal. It would display those twice for some reason. So now it only displays once in the chat, and I fixed that up, and I'm gonna go back to creative before I set myself on fire. Some of the biomes have a sky color change. You might have saw it the last one I was showing the wrench stuff. So this is kind of like a reddish color. A bunch of biomes have now a sky color change to them, and I won't be showing you all here. I have pictures of them all, so I will be showing that during this right now, as you can see. So they all have kind of a sky color change. And most of them do, not all of them have a sky color change, but yeah. As you can see, I'm in the fertile biome, and the sky color hasn't changed. If I go to the void over here, it doesn't change. This one doesn't either. Most of them do, though, because I have a color theme on the ground, so that applies to the sky now, too, for some of them. Here is a really small one, but this is the new biome. One of the new biomes. This is where you can get the mauve wood. This is an amethyst grove. I don't know, I kind of had an idea. I made a house in this amethyst biome, like the normal one, and like I didn't have doors or something to go with the color scheme of the amethyst, so I added this purple color wood, and this is the amethyst grove. And of course, there's an achievement for it, as well as the other new biome that I will show you. And wow, this is a really small one. I wish I could show you more. But yeah, there's not too many trees that spawn here, so I didn't want to call it like amethyst forest or something. So grove was the best word I can use here, because it's not too packed with trees. But this is where you get the that purple wood stuff, the mauve wood. And the leaves will drop the saplings so you can grow them. And I believe you can only grow them on the amethyst crust. I don't remember if you can put them on dirt and grow them. I don't remember. And here we have the hive biome. Yep, with the yellowy. And my attempt at a bad pun, because I wanted to do a really bad pun for the achievement. And the sky's yellow. So it's got this honeycomb block. And it also, the dirt replacement and sometimes just kind of generation on top is this beeswax block. What kind of generates is flowers around the biome, which kind of have like a shadow for some reason, but I left it because it kind of looks cool, is a beehive, which kind of actually looks more like a paper wasp hive looking thing, because an actual beehive doesn't look like this in the wild. But anyways, that was just the idea I came up with. Custom mod block. It generates kind of like flowers in this biome, only this biome. And when you punch them, it will give you this bee. And this bee can be put in the crafting table to get a stinger. And then the stinger can be used to make the sting sword. So any kind of stick with 2 stings. And the sting sword is a little better than the earthen battle axe, I believe. If I remember correctly, that's 8 attack, this is 8.5. And when you hit a mob with it, such as a player or a pig or a creeper or something, it'll give them poison for like, I don't know, 2-3 seconds, something like that, 5 seconds maybe. So it'll give them poison for a few seconds. So when you mine this, you actually get honey. And you can actually eat the honey normally. Or you can craft them like this to get the crystallized honey block or the crystallized honey. And the block can go back into crystallized honey things. And you can also craft this to make the block. If you use it in the smelting, the furnace thing, you'll get your honey back. You can't eat the block, but you can eat this crystallized honey item and the honey itself. You can't eat the crystallized honey block. And there's a possibility later on when you break a beehive, an actual bee mob will come out and you kill that to get the item or a stinger or something like that. So that might be in the future, but for now, when you punch him, you just get the bee item so you can get the stinger to make the sword. I also fixed some naming issues, I believe, and also some crafting issues, and hopefully there aren't any new crafting issues with the new wood stuff added. So if you find a bug or anything, you could always do /bug to get the link to report bugs for Eccentric Biomes. That's pretty much all in this update for 1.5 of Eccentric Biomes. Follow me on Twitter to know about stuff during development of my mods, or you can always follow the hashtags for them. And like, comment, subscribe, and share, and I'll see you guys later.